One more poem. I call this one Rachel's Travail. Rachel was a person who asked me if I would write her a poem, and she told me what she would like the poem to help her do, and that was to get over her fear of flying because she was going to be going to Seattle and she was afraid of flying in an airplane. So I wrote this for her. It just was that year that poems came from me. I can't just write people poems, but for her it worked. So I sat down and started writing, and these words just seemed to come to me. Rachel's Travail. Why am I afraid of flying? Is it that I'm afraid of dying? How could I be when I do know God is with me wherever I go? I know just what I'll do. I'll plan my trip before I go. I'll talk to God about my plan for serving my fellow man. I'll think while soaring in the sky. I know my God is near. There is no need to fear. And I'll look at the word fear. And what I look at will simply disappear. And I'll look fear right in the face and put fear in its place. For fear is only false evidence appearing real. And I am one who searches for the truth, and truth I know will set me free to fly so high as does my spirit soar. No more, no more this dread, this hesitation, for I've let go, for my God self just has to grow. Yes, in my heart I surely know that perfect love casts out all fear. And I will not cling to what is false. And I will talk and I will think on my trip through the sky, on my way to Seattle. I'll sit securely in my saddle, for I know that I'm locked in to truth, and truth has set me free. Free to fly so happily. Turn the page. Not always easy to do. Gosh. To view the earth from up so high, and hear his voice from that lofty place. Look, dear one, down on the human race, hurrying, scurrying all over the place. They do not know they were born to fly. They are caught up in the dense emotion, where pain and sorrow, worry and fear rule the day. But you, my beloved Rachel, dear, have pulled out of the illusion. You have a new perspective. You can now be more objective, and you will find the work you do to be pure bliss. And when you come across a searching loved one, you'll direct his attention to his God within, his lofty place that abides within the heart of each and every man, and can be trusted. For you know God's plan is to make masters of you all, so you will know that you cannot fall out of my hands, for I hold you fast, and I would move heaven and earth to keep you flying, dear one, to keep you working on the cause, to replace all man-made, worn-out laws that have kept him on the ground, never knowing that he is bound to fly, and not just 6,000 feet, but climbing off into the delirious blue, knowing that love will keep him soaring. Your love, you know, will not be boring. Each day a new thrill, a new joy ride, and no more fear will you have inside. For you, my Rachel, precious one, are written on my forehead. You are the apple of my eye, the handmaid of the Lord, the beautiful feet upon the mountain, bringing news of God's great love. Know this, my dear. There is no fear, for no one can close to you the open door you're walking through. So let's get busy, there's work to do, and we are going to have some fun, knowing who we are and from where we've come, knowing how to bless the world, with loving thoughts, and all is well. And think of what the Pooh Bear says. Nothing can go wrong as long as everything is right, and everything is right right now.